incorrect ASOIF's Jojen taste video. I know it's taken us forever to get here. Um, so I'm Amparo.
I'm Amelia.
Um, yeah, so today we're going to be making a delicacy in Westeros. Not everyone gets to eat this.
Only most special people in Westeros can eat.
If you're a brand or probably like a child of the forest kind of person. I don't know. Brendan Rivers probably ate this at some point, himself.
Maybe Euron.
I was gonna say Euron could be an option too.
Not specifically Jojen, but a very.
Exactly. You don't need a Jojen specifically, but if you have one,
just another substitute.
Especially because like if you can't make a Mira paste because she has no visions. You need a Jojen.
You need a green sear, whatever.
And also, if you make a Mira paste, Bran might cry. So, you have to balance it out.
His girlfriend.
Okay. Okay, so we did want to thank all of y'all because 3,000 people listening to us talk about ASOIAF is actually ridiculous because our tweets are really bad, honestly.
They're very bad.
They're very bad.
They're encouraging the antics of two stupid girls.
Yeah, we're just in college. I'm barely 21. Like, I have no life. This is what I do for fun.
Same, me too.
And I mean, I feel like no one knows what they're signing up for when they follow us. Like, you probably think you're here for some memes, and then you end up with whatever the hell we post.
Yeah, we either get really like, this is so funny, or this is why God left us comments. So it's kind of up in the air.
Those role play accounts, they're always like coming in and being like, what the fuck, because we're talking about their characters.
Dani one is the best one.
Yeah, Dani one, she's so supportive. Shout out to her. But yeah, there's like this one time we posted a Stannis tweet, and someone in the Stannis account replied, "Grinds teeth." Fucking lost it. Thank you, Stannis account.
Me too. Our dad.
Yeah, we love Stannis in here. We love almost everyone. But yeah, so repping House Stark and House Targaryen. Well, we're Dani. I think we've made our sentiments clear about House Targaryen. I don't know. Have we? Yeah. We're not going to commit to that. Anyway, thank you to Nauticast for promoting us in that one live that y'all were doing. Thank you to some of our most loyal followers out there too. Holly, I know you're out there. She made 10 accounts just so we could get to this number.
Yeah.
So before we begin, we're going to start with reading the Holy Bible. That is A Dance with Dragons.
Okay, it is time, Lord Brendan said. Something in his voice sent icy fingers running up Bran's back. Time for what? For the next step, for you to go beyond skin changing and learn what it means to be a green seer. The trees will teach him, said Leaf. She beckoned, and another of the singers padded forward, the white-haired one that Mira had named Snowy Locks. She had a weirwood bowl in her hands, carved with a dozen faces, like the ones the heart trees wore. Inside was a white paste, thick and heavy, with dark red veins running through it. You must eat of this, said Leaf. She handed Bran a wooden spoon. The boy looked at the bowl uncertainly. What is it? A paste of weirwood seeds. Something about the look of it made Bran feel ill. The red veins were only weirwood sap, he supposed, but in the torchlight they looked remarkably like blood. He dipped the spoon into the paste, then hesitated. Would this make me a green seer? Your blood makes you a green seer, said Lord Brendan. This will help awaken your gifts and wed you to the trees. Bran did not want to be married to a tree, but who else would wed a broken boy like him? 1,000 eyes, 100 skins, wisdom deep as the roots of the ancient trees, a green seer. He ate. It had a bitter taste, though not so bitter as acorn paste. The first spoonful was the hardest to get down. He almost retched it back up. The second one tasted better. The third was almost sweet. The rest he spooned up eagerly. Why had he thought that it was bitter? It tasted of honey, of new fallen snow, of pepper and cinnamon, and the last kiss his mother ever gave him. The empty bowl slipped from his fingers and clattered on the cavern floor. I don't feel any different. What happens next?
So yeah, so that is the holy text that we go by. That
Jojen
says
paste.
Jojen paste is canon.
It is canon. It is. No one. You
Anyone
can't.
who says otherwise is just being
Weak.
like no.
It's a thing. The best part. When we find
When
out.
when the Winds of Winter drops and we open up
And Jojen
with
is
dead Jojen,
Jojen.
then you all will realize we were right all along.
That's the only thing I'm looking forward to when's winter. I don't know.
You
There's
know
something
it's not.
I'm excited for. It's the only thing I.
Don't even lie. You're probably gonna cry the first time you see Daddy on the page.
Probably. Definitely am.
I just want to know what the first chapter of that damn book is gonna be.
Fuck, I know.
Like how much time do I have until I get to my favorite characters? You know?
Tyrion? Victorian.
No.
Definitely those two. Definitely John. You're the biggest John stan.
That is a fucking lie. I have better standards in men.
You give Chi a run for her money.
No, she is the biggest one. Anyway, Stan talent, Stan Stark. You know, that's my words of wisdom for everyone. And then if you hate women in ASOIAF, you have no rights.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that is the holy text that we go by.
Jojen paste.
Jojen paste is canon.
It is canon.
So on to the paste.
The paste. Okay, so how do you want to start this?
So first, we need to get our weirwood sap. And it's very important that we put that in there so Bran doesn't think he is only eating a Jojen.
One is tricking Bran, manipulating him.
Remember,
8-year-old.
Bran is getting married to a tree. Even though Bran said, I don't want to get married to a tree, they told him he's getting married to a tree, so you need the sap.
It's okay. I know. Stop, Sparky. Stop. He's gonna eat my sap.
Okay, so you should put your sap in a little bowl.
We'll go in the same bowl for everything.
Yeah. Make sure you put a good handful of sap in there. You lost your bowl?
I lost my spoon. Oh, wait, no, I put it on my bed. They're here. You got it, guys. Okay.
I need a little bit more sap in there. Okay, so here's my weirwood sap. I know characters have commented it looks scary to them, like blood. So you gotta make it
thick. It looks like there's clots in it. There's blood.
Bran won't suspect there's blood immediately because it already looks like blood.
Yeah.
Wait, so
okay.
We have our.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not gonna show the camera?
Oh, okay, no, because I only have one bowl, so I'm just gonna add this on top of mine. Mine is gonna be rustic.
But how are you gonna mix the wine?
It'll happen.
Okay.
It'll happen.
So now you need your very special ingredient. Actually, no, let's go back to that other bowl.
Okay.
So this is a special, the actual paste part of the recipe. Remember that the children told Bran it was a mashed paste of seeds.
They lied.
So yeah,
it's
so
Bran.
It probably has some Jojen like bones or something in it.
Bones, cartilage.
I'm not gonna delve into the exact details, but there's definitely some Jojen here.
There's a lot of Jojen in here.
And some tree as well. So they probably weren't lying about the nuts, but just not.
There's probably 30% nuts and then just 70% Jojen.
Okay. So that's done. We our actual white paste in here. Okay, and now we need the most important ingredient, of course.
Yes.
I have a vial of blood of a green seer. We're not specifying who it is.
Yeah. It's not Jojen. We gotta be
Not,
clear.
it's not Jojen,
It's clearly Weirwood stuff.
Jojen is sitting in a cave with Mira right now. He's not in this bottle at all.
Having a little crying session. He's fine. He's gonna be fine. He's fine.
Hold on. Don't do anything. Okay, I was like, I can't open the bottle anymore. Okay.
Please. Okay.
This one is made to taste. You can put as much Jojen or blood or whatever you want to call it into your recipe.
Oh my god.
I cut out my pants.
I got my pants too.
Oh my god. I think I have a napkin. Hold on.
It smells.
Yeah, it smells, but it smells good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
the jam.
So yeah, we have to get the jam and the wine to get mixed. This is like taking forever to seal it. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Stupid.
I know why Bran thought this was so good.
Yeah, he said it wasn't good at first, but we all know what that pork was that Gold Hands got him. So the moment it started tasting good, it's because he was eating pork again.
Forgot about that. Oh my god, Bran's been a cannibal for longer than I thought.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was established that Bran cannibalized knowingly for the longest. So, now your sap is kind of watery-ish, but, it just, you gotta mix it all together.
Look at
that. Okay.
And
now, I'm combining them. She has one plate, so gotta make it look like veins accordingly to the video. I mean, the book.
Smells good.
We're gonna have to do so much editing on this damn thing.
Oh, I know.
Looks really delicious. No wonder Bran thought it was a snack.
God, I remember reading this chapter for the first time, and I was like, damn, like.
I just thought he was eating base.
I was like, what's the big deal? Like, it's just like tree stuff. Why is Bran like making such a big deal about it?
I know, like he said it tasted like his mother's food or something like that, or like something about like home, and I was like, damn, like, is it that good?
Tastes like home, so they cannibalized in Winterfell.
Okay. So now we have to put, we have to kind of deceive Bran a little bit.
To deceive him a lot.
Sprinkle that in.
All those nuts.
Like that meme, with the salt guy. Sprinkle some nuts in. Okay. And now we have our paste. You see that? It's like, sorry, I don't want it to spill. Oh, it's gonna spill if I'm not careful. Okay, I'll just put my camera down. Oh my god, look at our paste. Amazing. And now, me and Amelia are gonna take one for the team.
No.
Yes, and we're going to eat this damn paste because we weren't just making it fun. Okay, ready?
Jesus, it's so watery.
Well, what's the main ingredient? Blood.
God. Bran's, okay. Why did you eat this?
1, 2. Okay. God. 1.
Gotta do this to get our visions. Okay. Gotta.
I'll see y'all on the flip side. 1, 2, 3.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No. Maybe it needs to take. I need to take a little longer, like Bran.
It doesn't taste bad to me.
Amparo's a cannibal too. Confirmed.
It's actually really good. Oh my god.
God.
This is my brand moment where I'm like, this is amazing.
God, your brand. Oh,
Just so y'all know, I have class after this. So I might be a little tipsy in my section.
senior year, last semester.
Yeah, I think me and Amelia never talk about our personal lives on this account that much.
No, never.
But so I'm a fourth year in college, so is she, but she's younger than me because she's an intellectual.
Yeah. I'm so smart. That's why I make the stupidest jokes on this account.
And she's Canadian, by the way.
I am. Just
So we hopefully are going to be making videos again, probably not this ridiculous.
Yeah.
But we kind of just want to make content for fun because
Yeah.
what else are we going to do until Tuwo drops?
love.
See,
We both-
I say Tuwo. I don't know why. Tuwo.
We
but-
can cry Santa for a whole episode if you want. You know.
Oh yeah, that stupid show's coming back. Anyway,
We don't know that.
the account is called Incorrect ASOIAF for a reason and not Incorrect GOT. When John comes back, because yeah, the show might be stupid, but it has something right. So when he does come back,
there's definitely going to be implications about his death, unlike in certain content. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we talk about the Starks getting back together sometimes because you know what, it's not like they're never gonna see each other again. Yeah, we do discuss content that seems show related, but it's not. We're completely show free, unless we're making fun of the show.
Yeah, we make fun of we make fun of dumbass and dumbass.
You know that meme that you posted of them getting blown up in the set?
I have another one that I have yet to use, but I'm waiting for the perfect moment to pull it out.
The new book comes out. We have a lot more tweets. Yeah, it's gonna come out this year.
Coming out this year in November or December, sometime there. We'll have more content to make fun of.
Listen, George is gonna drop it in September for my birthday.
He told me, but it's a secret, so don't say anything.
But yeah, on September 27th, look out for a book.
Santa the first chapter. She's gonna have the most POVs. It's just for you. It's just for you.
Anyway, okay, but yeah, I mean, this show is coming out, so I mean, we won't make direct references to what's going on in season 8. We might make fun of it a little bit, but so we'll still have content. And of course, if you want to hear ramblings about why season 8 is the worst, well, actually, don't tell anyone, but I'm kind of excited to watch it. Just a little bit.
You're excited to watch it.
A little bit excited to watch it, just a little bit. Okay.
Amparo has a trash side. Her trash side is kind of being excited for season 8.
Yeah, it's just.
We'll have our faults.
As much as I don't like the show, it's content. As well, our closing statement is going to include the fact that we actually had a lot of fun making this, so we're down to make more videos. I mean, if you want me to make a fray pie, I might do that, or if you want me to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Dramatic readings, I don't know, what would you make?
We could do I don't know what I said before, live stream Q&A.
We would love to do a live stream Q&A, but only if you guys want it. We're not going to talk to ourselves.
Yeah, if you want our opinions
on things. I'd say that the only thing we won't talk, if we do a Q&A, we probably will not talk about, trashing a lot of characters, even the ones I don't like. I'll just stay away from that. So you'll be like, do you hate Blake? Because if I do hate them, I'm not trying to have the fandom drag me. Unless it's someone that gets super bad to hate. Do you hate Joffrey? Yes, I hate Joffrey. I'm not an idiot.
What do you mean? That's such a controversial opinion. That's such a controversial opinion.
So misunderstood.
People say that? Oh.
No, I hope.
No.
I know people think that what's well, it's more like the show, but people like show Ramsey, like something misunderstood or something like that. I swear I saw it somewhere, but like, no, thank you. Oh, it's like on Instagram, like there's editing accounts to Stan Ramsey, and I'm like, help, help.
Maybe that's odd. It's
So
okay.
yeah,
Once I saw on Instagram that said their favorite minor character was Khal Drogo, so
I
it'd be
think
like that.
it's like a very local thing to stand Khal Drogo. Very, the
Like
locals love him.
it just like what's not clicking? What's not clicking?
See, like, and then I feel like if I say I don't like Tyrion, they're gonna start fucking
Oh my
dragging me
god.
to hell.
I die a little inside when I see people who are watching the show be like, Tyrion's my favorite character. And I'm just like,
I think
is
it's
he
like
though?
John Tyrion, like he isn't the same. Like I get that, but he's not even a compelling character anymore.
It was real fun being someone who already read the books and then to watch season 5. It was real fun.
I'm
It
sorry.
was
I'm so sorry.
it was a terrible experience.
It was a terrible experience. I hadn't even read the books. I was just like, my face was like, why does God hate me? Half the time. Because like all of my favorite characters were going through hell, and I didn't understand why. It turns out some of them didn't even go through that. So
No,
thanks.
no. It was bad. But yeah.
Well, this turned into more rambling. So basically, again, um, don't ask us who we hate. Don't ask us our opinions on controversial characters.
Fun,
We are trying to make some. Yeah, we're trying to make this a positive space.
Because, incorrect ASOIF isn't for discourse as much as
It's
people
not.
try to start discourse in our comments.
There was
It's
one
not.
time we were making a joke about, I think it was Edmure, and it got way too serious.
Jamie wanting to yeet Edmure's baby. And then
Exactly, like, we literally used the word geet, and people are taking it seriously.
really mad about it. It's a touchy subject. And then people brought up John sacrificing Gilly's baby, and it's just, no.
It's like,
Stop.
I never even said John's name. Like, that's not
John's
what I was
spoken.
Or like, Cersei is a fucking disaster. We love Cersei, as we've established.
We do.
We're gonna make jokes about Cersei because she's Cersei. And like, please don't yell at us if we do, because we stand Cersei. We just love to make jokes about Cersei.
I love her. She's one of my top 5 characters. Definitely one of yours. We love her, okay?
Actually, adore Cersei a lot. She's probably like one of the best women ever written in literature because she's fucking insane in the best way.
No, I agree.
So yeah, so positive, stay safe. I would argue we're not going to talk about ships either.
No.
Because there's a lot of controversial ships. I'm not even going to name any. I'm just going to say, do not ask us, do you ship this? Do you ship that? Because I'm just going to tell you, no. I'm not going to give you my opinion. Because I'm not trying to get dragged. I'm not trying to drag y'all. Like, I'm not going to start this. We're not having this conversation.
We're not encouraging this headassery, okay? We're not.
Especially because everyone has at least one head-ass opinion, I think. So I'm not going to reveal some of my head-ass opinions.
Ours is that she loves John.
No, I don't. He's not my favorite character. Oh my god, you're slandering me on this video. Anyway, I think I don't have anything to pull on Amelia, so she does not have any secrets.
No, I have like one major ASOIF opinion, and everyone knows what it is. So.
Stand challenge. Again, we're not talking about who exactly I hate. We're not talking about ships. Just making that out there. Do not ask us. We're not going to reply.
I'm not going to fall into that trap.
Because if y'all start yelling at us on Maine, that's when I'll start crying. I'm sensitive.
We're very sensitive people. So maybe we shouldn't be in this position, but
we're not kids, but we're relatively young.
We're children.
Yeah, we're still very young compared to some of y'all. We're really old compared to some of y'all, which is scary to be like, why are you reading ASOIF if you're like 15? But then again, Amelia actually read them when she was like that age, so I just don't have.
I did.
It's fun. That. But so yeah, so please don't be mean to us. I'm begging.
That's just our like little description at the bottom. Please don't be mean to us. Please don't be mean to us. We're trying.
We're trying our best.
Trying. We'll talk about stuff we like.
Talked about the stupidest,
Positive stuff.
first stupid theories. You can probably hear Mila drag me about why the Grand Northern Conspiracy is
I was just
wrong,
gonna
and
say
then
why
I'll say it's right.
why she likes it. I'm gonna argue why it's dumb. I'm just kidding. They need cell phones, okay? They need cell phones, and then maybe I'll believe it.
You know, Rob sent Northern Lords himself to Howland Reed, so people can walk around. It's not like it's not impossible.
It's impossible.
It's possible. Ravens are not safe, but people tend to be actually, unless you're hiring the wrong people. That's a different story.
Well, the only ship we will talk about is Stannis and Davos because
Because
they're
married.
they are married.
That's the only place we'll talk about how we think they're amazing. But yeah, I mean,
in
stuff
love.
like that.
I'm in love with their love.
When Davos comes back, they to
get married.
To the Wall or to Winterfell with a Rick on, and then he sees Stannis again, and y'all will realize
they're gonna realize Mel will officiate the ceremony. It's gonna be a lovely time.
It's gonna be the first official gay marriage in Westeros.
Yes.
No, actually, I
Exactly.
Feel like
they're gonna pave the way.
As much as I like them both, I feel like
John Connington cried so that Stannis and Davos could get married.
John Connington wrote the most romantic. John Connington thought the most romantic line in ASOIAF, so Stannis could rise.
Yes.
Come on, y'all. Like, it doesn't matter what you think about Rhaegar. Like, John Connington is a sap. He was in love with that guy. Like,
he was dead ass.
Invented romance.
He was in love with Rhaegar, and it's true. You know.
It is true love.
Some people are gay. It's okay. Wow, gay rights.
That's what George was writing. Gay rights just all over the page.
Yeah. Oh my god.
People act like George is some very boring old man. Like, he's woke. We stand. He's not perfect either. Come on. We have some things to say about his writing of female characters. But we also appreciate the way he writes some female characters.
Sure.
But, I mean, George could have pulled the classic fantasy writer card where he says gay people didn't actually exist back then or something.
They're not a thing. Not a thing.
And he's like, no, like, that's how Renly walked around in a rainbow cloak. Like,
then you have
out and proud.
You have Cersei and Dany and Jon and Jon Snow.
Jon has exhibited many tendencies to talk about men.
Very homosexual behavior.
We think he is the big bi bitch in Westeros.
Exactly.
But again, not getting into ships, so
just Stavos.
And gays exist, and also George has made it explicit that people of color exist. LOL at Game of Thrones, but
just Game of Thrones.
Actually, though, I'm kind of excited for the prequels. They have a nicer cast going. Directed by women, written by women.
Honestly, I think it's because there's not a plot for them to fuck up. Like, we know what's gonna happen, and we're not as connected to those characters.
We know what the major points are, but we don't know, like, this is gonna happen, so this is gonna happen, so this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's just like this happening vaguely, and we're just gonna see it play out. And I mean, the cast looks amazing. I think
Lucy Pevensy's in it.
Yes, Georgie Henley, and I'm very excited because, I mean, I love Sansa, but I mean, her having red hair is just part of the package. So Georgie Henley and her red hair were a very exciting moment for me. Anyway, and we have at least some people of color that actually are in the cast as well. And it seems that we're going to be going to Essos, I'm guessing, because of that. because Azor Ahai is an SOC legend.
About?
Huh?
What's the prequel about? Did
The
they
Long
say
Night.
what about? The Long Night?
So actually, I saw this theory roaming around that's like Azor Ahai is from Essos, so it's like
Yeah.
maybe
Oh yeah, they were that was in the World of Ice and Fire,
yeah,
I think.
like maybe they're casting people of color because like they're gonna probably like show Azor Ahai finally, but because he has to be from Essos, and then the prince that was promised or like the last hero, so that's what I meant. Because the prince who was promised is Azor Ahai, and the last hero is like the Westeros version of him. So it's like, is it the same character? Is it a different character? Because that's where you get into those current Jon versus Dany debates. Like, is one Azor Ahai and is the other the last hero? Like, we don't know. We'll figure that out eventually. Unless you're a crackhead like me that thinks Jamie is Azor Ahai. It's a good
Yeah,
theory.
we can discuss that. Like she thinks it's Jamie. I think it's three different characters, maybe.
Is it Bran and
I think
Dany?
John. All three of them.
You're giving Jon too much credit.
I know, I am. I know.
If Jon is Azor Ahai, I'm
You
gonna
know,
be
I
bored.
think it's just Bran and Danny. Just we'll just limit it to those two.
I think that Bran and Jon have to be like a tag team kind of thing going because I don't think Jon can control a dragon on his own. So I think
I think Bran and Danny are also gonna be tag team too because I think he's gonna. It would be so cool if he wars into one of her dragons.
exactly that's what I think. Like Dany can ride Drogon on her own, like she doesn't
Yeah.
need extra help. But Bran working into a dragon
So
and
that John
Jon riding said dragon would
Listen,
actually
I
be
love
really
this. Bran and Danny make me like John by association. Okay. He
Ah,
elevates the
that's a lot
elevates.
to unpack right there.
Okay, thank you everybody for giving us this support to make a video about Jojen paste. It was a lot of fun. I hope we delivered at least somewhat on your expectations.
Um, you guys probably expected a way better video than this, but again, we are cost confident, so we couldn't do it together. Um, but it's actually been quite fun, and we still have the live stream options if you guys are actually interested. We actually kind of do want to do a podcast in the future, but that's kind of all up in the air. It kind of would be, we're known for Jojen and Pace, so it probably would be like a ridiculous theories kind of podcast. If you want to contact us, we have an email. It goes with the page we're going to post this video on. It's incorrectasoiaf@gmail.com. We have our own personal Twitters. It will be linked below. My it's time for wolves, but the L is actually an I. So that one's a bit confusing.
Yeah,
And then Amelia's is Danny's Lemons. That one's easy to remember.
that was easy. Yeah.
And yeah, thank you for watching this very ridiculous video.
Thank you. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.